Jean-Paul Sartre may have been primarily a philosopher, but seeing his play No Exit recently at SATE reminded me that he could also make very good theater. In part because of that, the general public knew Sartre better than most of the other philosophers who made existentialism the characteristic philosophy of the mid-20th century. The others stuck to more abstract philosophical writings. Bess Moynihan has directed a lively, clear production of No Exit that, while it certainly makes Sartre's philosophical points, also creates tensions that hold you. His three characters don't really develop much, they aren't that deep, but they each function fully as points in the triangle the playwright sets up. Their differences and their needs make the drama. The director has given us a room with solid, unattractive, second-ampere furniture, a bricked-up fireplace with a knife and a weighty bird sculpture on the mantel, a door, and no windows. A valet issues a man into the room. Katie Keating's valet may be a minor character, but she's a rich one, knowing, ironic, and always respectfully superior, which is a neat trick. The man, Garcin, is a political radical, a journalist. When the government cracked down on his party, he headed out of town to spread the revolution elsewhere. Or was he fleeing in a cowardly panic? In any case, he was caught and executed. Now he's in this room. He assumes it's hell, although he's puzzled by the absence of fire and brimstone and instruments of torture. Shane Signorino's Garcin examines room and valet, a man of intelligence and determination, bracing himself for the worst, wanting to know what it is. When the valet brings another person to the room, Garcin assumes that this is his torturer. He will discover that he's right, but for now she is just Inez, a post office clerk, a lesbian who seduced her cousin's wife who killed him. Dozens of obvious and subtle choices made by Sarah Morris throughout the play's 90 minutes make Inez the most fascinating of the characters, the most honest about her past, the most willing to acknowledge the reality of their situation. When the valet brings Estelle into the room, Sartre's triangle is complete. From the upper reaches of society, Estelle expects the radical journalist and the post office clerk to respect her position and follow her code of behavior. She also likes to be admired by men and to have her way with them. Estelle obviously is playing a part when she sets about to seduce Garcin, but when Estelle unleashes her anger and frustration, we see that Rachel Tibbets is not a shallow actor, though her character may be one at times. And so we have Inez, who wants to seduce Estelle, who isn't interested because she wants to seduce Garcin, who wouldn't mind, but he can't do it with Inez watching because he can't afford to alienate Inez, as he needs her to affirm that he is not a coward. And that's how they will torture each other for eternity. In Garcin's words that we all know, hell is other people. Nasty, brutish, and long that will be. But the play's insights can be funny, too, and the SATE cast plays it all well, with a translation by Alyssa Ward that usually sounds like English, not fake French. Marcy Ann Wiegert's costumes define the characters. Michael Sullivan's lights have the brightness of hell. Ellie Schwetty provides mystifying sounds. And Ryan Lawson-Maskey coordinated the fights. No Exit has held up very well over the years, worth doing again and worth seeing again.
Absolutely. This cast was very, very responsive to one another, which you need when alliances can change so quickly.
Yeah, nicely done.